Okay, so I planted my mint. Right beside the fire pit, which we built higher this time. Gonna plant this guy. Mom's eating breakfast. Ngum, 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 ngum. Alright, so this one is apple mint. He's right beside the campfire. We're just gonna put him down right here. He's apple mint. Gonna plant these pink flowers. They're succulents, so they don't look great right now. So hopefully if I get them in the ground, they should look okay. That's apple mint right there that I planted. And then right beside the apple mint, I have spearmint. I will come back and I will separate these two so that I maybe have apple mint over one side of the fire pit, over that side, and then maybe spearmint over this side. But for now, apple mint, spearmint. See you in 2 weeks. Also, right beside the spearmint, again temporarily, because I just needed to get these things in the ground before we had to leave, I have watermelons. So 3 watermelons. 1, 2, 3. So watermelons. Here's the blueberry plant from last time. He's much smaller now because the caterpillars has been eating him. But the good news is he's sprouting new leaves. So he sprouted a little bit after being eaten. So here's a new guy coming up. Down here, this is pretty too. He's coming up nice and bright. So nature's way of eating down and then making the plant sprout again. But here's a blueberry. My first blueberry. Awesome, huh? I have another one back here, but he's old. Where is he? Yeah, right here. He's old. And a new guy coming up. It's this guy right here. So that's awesome. So he's being productive right away. That's so awesome. I think he's 6 weeks old in the ground now. Home Depot. Yay. So I'll just look at his progress. Checking up on some other plants again. Still going to carry these to plant them. So him in relation to the campfire is there. Walk, 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 walk. Blueberry. Next one is cherry. And this one is a Valentine dwarf cherry. So he is not gonna grow too big, but he's doing okay, I think. He's not very tall, but he's doing his thing. I'm not really seeing a lot of new growth on him, really. I think maybe his roots are just trying to work its way down into the ground and get him stable. So from the cherry tree, if you look this way, where is that blueberry bush? He's being hidden. He is right there. Stones, blueberry bush. You can hardly see it. Like, he's so camouflaged right now. But that's a blueberry bush. So from the blueberry bush to the cherry tree. So let's go over to visit the apple tree, which is right over here. And the train's coming again. So the apple tree, he's doing okay too. I think he's trying to stabilize as well. So I don't see any new growth. He's also being eaten by the caterpillars a little bit. So wait until the caterpillar comes out of season. But me and him, we're the same height. Sort of, if you can see that. So we are the same height, and that's the what did I plant? dwarf apple. Why am I planting all these dwarf things? Because I don't want to climb up into a 50-foot long tree to get my apples. Anyway, so we'll see how big they grow. So he's stabilizing, and planted right beside him is the strawberries. Now these are looking so much better than they looked the last time when I had them out in the sun. And I have a little strawberry. He doesn't look great, but hopefully when he gets stabilized too, he'll give me some good strawberries. The type of strawberry is Berries Galore pink strawberry. I don't know, but this is the main plant I planted, and he has been busy because he put out a new shoot here, so that's great. So he's spreading, so hopefully he'll spread and give me lots of strawberries. But so I think that's all for now. So 1, 2, so apple, strawberry, walk over here, cherry, walk over here, blueberry, and I gotta get those into the ground. Those are just flowers. So cherry. I have another garden over here. This one is a full sun garden. So what I did here is, this is a Clementine. This is teeny or tiny, one of them. So he didn't grow much, but his roots are okay. I need to cover his roots a little bit more. But I set him up with a water bottle here. So I tested this at home. Now I know at home is different from in the ground, but I tested it at home and it gave the plants 2 weeks worth of water just by dripping. So I'm hoping when I come back 2 weeks later, it still has some water in it and he's looking great. It rained, it's been raining, so they've been getting a lot of rain, so that's good. So I'm gonna help him out a little bit by doing this. Aloe is over here in a pot. I don't have a lot of time to plant him really, but I'm gonna keep him here for another 2 weeks and see what he does. And this is the aluminium plant that I planted last time. He's growing very well. He's actually outgrowing the ones that are at home, so that's great. These little guys are burnt, so two of them, but they're still alive. So 2 weekends from now I'll take them out from there, but we'll see. This weekend though, I planted garlic. So one head, see, just covered him, 1, 2, 3. So we'll see what happens in 2 weeks. And I put stones beside them, 1, 2, 3. So full sun. All of these guys getting full sun. These are just weeds, so I'll come back and pull them out. Did a little bit of weeding, but it's not a professional job. I'll do a little bit better when I have some more time, but we're ready to leave now. So didn't get everything done that I wanted to, and I still want to plant out one more plant. Let me get him covered, because I don't like his leaves exposed, his roots exposed like that. Get him covered. Get everybody covered. Okay, so again, these 3 stones represent 3 garlic. So 1, 2, 3, and then clementines, water bottle, clementines, 1, 2, 3 garlic, aluminium plant, and aloe vera in a pot. So it's potted. So we'll leave that there and see what happens. So that's it for the full sun garden bed. This little guy is a maple tree sapling. I'm taking him home just to just to look at. So I'll see how well he does that in a pot, and when he gets bigger I'll put him back out here in a good spot. Maybe plant him at the front of the yard. I gotta get those into the ground. Those are just flowers. And then over here I have some flowers that I got. They're pink, and that's all I planted for today. So let's see what these guys look like in 2 weeks. Fire pit, bench, table that we're gonna make, spearmint, apple mint, melon, and flowers right by the campsite here. Also, I planted this cedar, so from the campsite come this way between these two trees I have a cedar growing. So walk through these golden heads and brown eye Susans, and here's the cedar that I planted. So he takes full sun, so we'll see him in 2 weeks too. I'm not sure of what location. I might dig him up later, but I just wanted to get him in the ground and get him growing and situated a bit. So that's it for the planting for today, and we're getting ready to go home. Where did Mom run off to? Mom!